Hey YouTube, I am back with another video, and this is one that I haven't really done before. Of course, I don't recall doing one that's not a Tamagotchi. I haven't looked through my videos, but I know I haven't done a Nano. So this is my favorite Nano, the kitty. I do like the puppy, but I think the kitty is cuter, and the baby, in my opinion, that's a little strange, but. I do like the Nano Kitty. I love the way this plays. I love the fact that it takes like a whole month to complete. And there's 2 games on here. There's several different features as opposed to Tamagotchi. And so that's why I really enjoy it. And it's really detailed. And I do like it better than the Giga Pet Digital Doggy. And then I think my sister had the cat growing up. But this one, I like it better. The only problem is, and I had this issue because I think I had one of these when I was younger. Because like a friend or something didn't want it. I could never complete the entire game because it takes like a month to get the kitty to this form because the batteries would always die and you can't reset, like you can't download and reset. It starts completely over and that's crappy. So anyway, this is by Playmates, and the back shows the different, and the great thing is it evolves pretty quickly. Sometimes it takes 2 days, sometimes it takes about 3 days. This is where the directions were, and I will show you these in just a minute. I think the pictures back here are funny. They're so 90s, of course. But the shell designs are, I think all the ones that the Nanos, except for like a newer design, they were all clear. These don't look clear to me. They look like they're solid. But anyway, but I like how it looks like a typewriter or old computer kind of font here. And I didn't notice this, but this was also, I just noticed this today. I think that's a Sanrio character, maybe. The pig lock right there. I had those. I had a Hello Kitty one, and I had a Pachaco and a Keroppi, and I think that's a Sanrio character, but like the little lock with the keys, I had that. That's cool, like so 90s. And if you really want some nostalgia, I've been watching 90s commercials on YouTube. Oh my gosh. Like, you don't realize what you've forgotten until you see it. It's crazy, and I recommend that y'all take a look, because if you're really into the 90s, you would definitely enjoy that. I can watch them for hours. Like, it just brings joy to my heart. And it makes me laugh, because it's, wow, like, that's old. Why don't they make that anymore? Kids nowadays just aren't gonna know. Anyway, but this is where the directions were. And I will say when I got this was actually a very strange auction on eBay, because it was from an estate sale. In the description, it was from an estate sale in like New Jersey or something, and the seller had like 30 of these. Unopened, unplayed with, and they were all the same purple cat. And I was like, what in the world is she or he or whoever is doing with this? Anyway, but obviously, they were unopened, never been used, whatever. But I only paid like 20 bucks for this. And on eBay, like even used ones sometimes, like Nanos, my lighting is really bad in here and I apologize. Sometimes Nanos, they're expensive. Like even, people have them listed, even like ones that look beat up or, no package or direction. So I was very like lucky to get this, and it was in a very weird way. But anyway, this one, I love the background in it. Before, I know what I was going to say. When I got this in the mail, I had to obviously replace the batteries because they were dead. This was a long time ago, and I had a really hard time figuring out. We were like, oh my gosh, this thing is broken. So just FYI for the batteries, this little metal piece, it's very hard to see under the plastic, but this screw here helps this little metal piece stay over the batteries. You need to put one positive side down and one positive side up. I don't know if you can see that through. I can kind of tell, but I don't know if y'all can tell. But you need to do that because that was my mistake, and I almost cried because I'm like, oh my gosh, this thing is broken. And it shows you on the case, it's very hard to see, but it tells you the directions of the battery, which to go, and I didn't notice that when we first opened the back of it, and then we figured it out and it was all good. So, I love how the kitty walks through what looks like the house, and the scenes change, so that's really cute. I do enjoy that because it's not boring, like it's different, and the cat does different things. So this is the time, and I set it, it's really, oh my gosh, I don't even know what time it is right now. I always set it like 2 hours behind, so 7, it's really 9:04, sorry. And then that's for the sound, and let me see. I forgot to do this. Oh no, that's not right. I forgot how to do the sound. I'll find out in the directions. But when it hatches, when it's born, it does like a little happy birthday to you. And it's really cute. I like that. Tamagotchi doesn't do that, but I love this. Okay, so let's look at the directions real quick. So the object, it even says here, and it makes total sense, is to, you know, treat it and take care of it like it's a real pet. A real kitty, because it is an animal. Okay, so it will run away from home, and it takes a month approximately to play successfully, but my batteries always die before that. So anyway, it's different than Tamagotchi. It has 4 buttons, and I'm still trying to, I push the wrong button sometimes because I'm so used to the 3 buttons for the Tamagotchis. 2 different modes. I don't really know what the timer mode means. Game mode, timer mode, I guess, has the tab in it. No idea. I'm just assuming. I don't know. Game mode means you're actually playing, and it tells you how to set the timer. So if you are needing these directions, I will go through each part kind of slowly like this. And, oh, to turn the sound off, press the circle button to enter timer mode. Gotcha. And then the left to turn off and the right to turn on, and then... All right. Oh, you know what? That's what that means. Timer mode is when you see the clock. Game mode is when you're actually, like, playing. So the health icon is the scale. And you have to click on the square to confirm your selection. And you scroll through the health using left or right. And then the solid face is the discipline. Happy face is the happiness, obviously. And then hunger is the little food bowl. Now, it shows 3. When you fill up all 3 of the hearts, a tiny one will appear next to it. And it just means, like, you know, they indicate a high score. So I guess average or really good would be, you know, all the hearts filled in. But then when you see the tiny heart next to it appear, I'm going to see if I can get it on the screen. I'll show you. When you get it to appear, it, I guess, means, like, excellent. So when the Nano cries, always check the health. Obviously, it's self-explanatory. Feeding time. So it's really weird. I kind of laugh at this, but the puppy during, like, the snacks, the meal and snacks, the meal is, I think a bone or something, but I think the snack is like a cup that looks like iced tea or something, or a lemonade. It's like a lime or something on the edge. And I'm like, really? Maybe our dogs would like that. So cleaning, so you either can give it a bath or to clean up poop. If you see tiny paw prints on the screen going across the screen, then you know that it's dirty and it needs the bath. Or if you see a pile of poop. And the pile of poop is pretty big in the middle of the screen. It's not like off to the side. Like, it'll directly show you in the middle of the screen that there's poop. Playtime. I love the games on here. There's 2 different games that you can select from. And one of them is like a handshake game. Oh, here we go. Game 1. Okay, which way your kitty will look, but he moves his little paw like he's going to handshake. So it kind of reminds me of the Tamagotchi P1 game where you just kind of guess the way he's going to turn. So if you guess wrong, your kitty becomes sad. You need to win the games to fill the hearts. Game 2, the running mouse is so fun. You catch the mouse and you have to keep pressing the direction the mouse is in, the arrow key. I'll show you that too. And I think it's easier than than game 1. Game 2, I think, is easier. It's a little more fun to me. But I like that you have that choice. You have that option. Sleep time. And this one, you have to turn the lights back on. In a Tamagotchi, you don't have to do that. It turns on the lights automatically. But I like this because, I mean, in real life, you have to turn lights on, you know, when you get up in the morning to see. So I like that you have to do that. Discipline, when it begins to misbehave, I can't exactly remember what misbehaving it does. Oh, okay, what is it doing? Hold on. See, it's taking a poo-poo. So, that's okay. I will show you in a few minutes. And it's tired? Don't even tell me it's tired right now. It better just be taking a nap. It's only 7:08. And you can go backwards and forwards. It's really great. So I can't flush. It won't let me do the shower icon. It won't let me flush the poop. Wait. Yeah. So you close the door. I hope it's just taking a nap. And the heart shows, obviously, that it's still alive. And it's sleeping. You better wake up. Not finished. Anyway. Speaking of that, when it begins to misbehave, check the health icon, teach your Nano Kitty to behave. I guess basically when it calls out and it doesn't need anything. Medicine, you'll know it's sick. It'll have the skull icon. It's the little nurse icon. Your icon will change in appearance. Okay, so you'll have to administer another treatment 2 hours. That's right. Okay, I remember that. After the first, in order to ensure good health. So you'll still see this, but you'll have to do it again. So you're going to have to pay attention to the time. It will take longer to make your kitty healthy again, but this is like real life. I mean, you have to administer medication to pets when you have to administer it. You can't wait. Attention icon, obviously, to check your kitty, whatever's going on. Success, be a good pet owner and take very good care of your kitty, and it will grow big and strong and live a long life. If you neglect your kitty, it'll run away. To start a new one, press square and circle, circle and square at the same time, and it will cause a reset. And there is also a reset on the back. Reset button right there. Okay, so, oh my gosh, I'm going to change the time on this and maybe it will help. Okay. And you hold it down so it blinks. We'll do 11 a.m. To confirm, go back. Is it still sleeping? Maybe it's just taking a nap. Well, let's check. Let's check and see. Let's turn on the light. I wonder if it'll let me. No. I'm still like with the Tamagotchi and the 3 buttons. This one has 4. Oh, it's tired. Okay, so it's not going to let me do anything but check the icon. It's going to go back to sleep. Oh, poo. I guess just because it needs to go to the restroom. Well, let's turn off the light. And I know that they do take naps. But I don't know for how long. I guess because it's still technically in the baby stage. Okay, you know what I'll do? I'll just go ahead and cut this video now. And then when I come back, I will do another one because it's already like 14 minutes. I will do another one and when he wakes up. And I will do the rest of it. I will show you the icons and the animations. So I'm going to cut this for now. I'll be right back. And we'll finish looking at this because I really want to show this. I want to do this video. So bye for just a second. I will be right back.